Today is the 22nd of October 2025, and today Russians launched their bloodthirsty missiles at Kyiv again. How does it feel to live in Kyiv after such a terrible night? Life is perfect. Russians are attacking us again, and today is the 22nd of October 2025. My students said that they had no water, no power, no heating at the dormitory. How would you define this situation? I would call it genocide. Yes, genocide. Ballistic missiles. Oh my God. Do I need flowers during a blackout? I think I desperately need flowers. What would you prefer, Iskander or Kinjal? Or just a simple Gerань? I saw everything last night. Hello everyone, greetings from the capital of freedom. In this video I will show you how we, ordinary residents of Kyiv, live in our city during the war. Today is the 22nd of October 2025, and again we are having a blackout in Kyiv. We have no power, no water, no heating. Yes, actually no hope for heating. Right now I'm on my way home from my cold university to my frozen home, so there is no hope to get warm at all, and I think this is the Russian plan of genocide to get us frozen and to break our spirit and to break our resilience. I didn't plan this video at all, but you know, my dear friends, I promised to report about all Russian war crimes. So last night Russians attacked us again with all kinds of drones, with all kinds of ballistic missiles, Iskanders, Kinjals. All this stuff was flying on Kyiv, on Ukraine. And actually I haven't checked the news. The latest piece of news I saw was about Russians who launched a drone or a missile at Kharkiv kindergarten. So this is a cool military object for Russians. Kindergarten. As for Kyiv, they injured almost 30 people. 4 people were killed. They injured 4 kids. I think Russians are Russians are not satisfied. When they had injured several dozens of people, they are not satisfied, because their plan to extinguish our nation, the whole nation of Ukrainians, to kill all of us. It's the 22nd of October, but it's very cold. Actually, it's +5, +7 degrees Celsius, but you know my problem, I always feel cold. I can't even imagine how I would feel when there is -9 or -15. We'll see. So if I survive, I do promise I will show you everything. Right now, so this video, I don't think this video will be the best video of mine. My task is just to show you how it feels to live in Kyiv, to live in Kyiv? Do we really live in Kyiv? We are trying to survive here. I don't know what to do. Okay, I have several funny stories, but I don't feel like telling you all these stories because I feel desperately cold. So all people are sharing some alternative ways of heating. For example, today one of my colleagues told me you need to put a brick on the gas stove and you will have some heat. Can you imagine? Okay, right now I'm in Kyiv and I'm trying to find a brick to put on my gas stove, but we are promised not to have gas this winter. Last night Russians destroyed and damaged our gas infrastructure significantly, so some deputies said there is no help at all to have central heating at our apartments. Okay, my dear friends, meanwhile I will try to find a brick. That's how we live here in Kyiv in October 2025. Any bricks here?
Oh my God. Can you hear these ballistic missiles? Oh my God. Today is the 22nd of October 2025 and this is the 5th ballistic missile. Yes, we are chronicling Russian war crimes. The 5th missile during 20 minutes. You can see it's 2 a.m. but people don't sleep. Would you sleep if Russian ballistic missiles were flying over your house? Richie. Poor Richie. Richie. Look at this poor Ukrainian. At 2 a.m. counting Russian ballistic missiles.
So how does it feel to live in Kyiv in October 2025 under regular Russian missile and drone attacks?
My dear friends, this is our morning in Kyiv with Russian ballistic missiles. It's 7 a.m. the 22nd of October 2025. And Russians are attacking Kyiv and killing civilians again. Дарище, your mommy is telling the truth about Russian terrorists. Oh Боже. That's how we live, my dear friends, here in Kyiv. You think I'm brave? No, I'm paralyzed with fear. But I will be pretending I'm very brave because I'm responsible for Richie. Richie, let's go.
Дякую. That's how we live, my dear friends. Добрий день.
Добре, добре.
Ви щось бачите?
Бачимо на комнаті.
Да, тут треба якийсь фонарик. The noise is really terrible, but it's better to hear this noise than sitting without power at all. Lucky people who have generators. After the Russian attack, we don't have power at the university, but some lucky educational buildings have a generator. I do love this sound. It brings at least some hope to have classes today. But still we have no heating and it's very cold. It's cold everywhere. All my students keep on sending me messages that they can't get to the university because there is a traffic apocalypse in Kyiv after such a terrible night. So today only 5 students managed to come to my classes, and it's very cold here, and I asked them like, how many hours of sleep did you have? And it was like 2 hours, 3 hours, and then 4 hours. Wow, 4 hours, you are a lucky one, you had 4 hours of sleep. I had 3 hours of sleep, but I'm not complaining. But it's very cold. This is the main problem for me. This is extremely cold. I'm very cold, and actually I'm running home. My kids are waiting for me at my frozen apartment. We will try to get warm somehow. I don't know, maybe with the help of Richie and Tosik. I don't know. But never surrender and never give up. Tosik, are you helping me? Tosik can help you in different ways. Tosik, am I right? Look at Tosik. Tosik and I are having classes online. There are no students because right now there is an air raid alarm again. And even if we are having classes online, we are not allowed to have them. Tosik, what are you doing? So I have only one student, Tosik, a huge one. That's how we study in Ukraine. Tosik. Tosik. Oh my god. Tosik, не треба. I think we should think about a name for our huge angry bird. Do you have any suggestions? Тосичок, ну що ти хочеш? Річі. Тосик, Річі, do you have any ideas? My dear friends, thank you so much for helping our very angry, never give up community, Angry Birds, to fly high and to punish Russian occupiers. My video report about our shipment to the front line will be a little bit later when I have electricity. I hope this week. Thank you so much, my dear friends. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your help and thank you for your support. Greetings from frozen but still resilient Kyiv. It seems Russians have prepared some gifts for us tonight. And if you know some alternative ways of heating, of getting power, will you share these ways in the comments?
We are having a blackout again, and I think it's high time to test this ultra-modern, the 21st century heating device, construction, how to call it. It's very cold here. I think we should conduct an experiment. Firstly, we should have a look at the temperature inside to see the difference, if any. So right now the temperature inside is plus 12 degrees Celsius. Let's see, and we are promised to have a rise by 7-9 degrees Celsius. Let's see. Let's see.
My dear friends, in all my videos I keep on repeating that I'm showing you ordinary Ukrainians. Ordinary Ukrainians can't afford buying, for example, an EcoFlow. Some elderly people, some Ukrainian pensioners can't afford even buying candles. So, and if you are rich, let's imagine if you are rich and you can afford buying an EcoFlow. An EcoFlow can survive with your heater for 2-3 hours. I have checked all technical characteristics. So if we haven't central heating, okay, you buy an EcoFlow, but you can't get warm. So there is a huge problem how to stay warm in winter. And again, this is a Russian plan. Good Russians. I don't know who is sending them all these ideas. Maybe, what is his name? Satan Devil's kids, Russians. Okay, when I'm angry, I'm getting a little bit warmer. Let's punish Russians for everything.
My dear friends, that's how we are entertaining ourselves in Kyiv. Any ideas, my dear friends? Very angry. Very angry, never give up community, angry birds.
Almost in every video I'm showing you the elderly people who are trying to sell some of their belongings to get some money, at least for food. But only now I understand it's absolutely, no, not only now, especially now when it is so cold. And when you come home and your home is frozen. My dear friends, I think we should help some of these people. Maybe this babushka, let's buy some socks. А по чому такі носки?
250.
Так робите?
Да.
Такі давайте, так.
передав, бо це легеньке, дитяче. Так,
Ні, це не вони.
Так, це ці,
Да.
бо там десь прийде. Ось вона.
Угу.
Ось
Оці,
вона.
ну і мабуть оці давайте.
Давайте зараз. Так.
Ну це найбільше, так? Да?
Дивіться, ще ось є ось ці, ще найбільші. Ось такі. Ви бачите?
Ага.
Трошки більші, ніж ці. Ці просто трошки тонкі, ну, в принципі, такі ці. По товщині вони однакові, в принципі. Дивіться, які.
Ну давайте ці і ці.
І ці, так? Ось воно.
Все, 500, так?
Так, це. Так. Дивіться, щоб було погано.
Ага. Все, дуже вам дякую. My dear friends, look at this poor babushka. What do you think? Do I need flowers? Do I need flowers during a blackout? I think I desperately need flowers. Ugh. Let's go.
Вони в мене були на вулиці, а їх пересадила.
Ага.
Ні, не замерзли вони. Ну вони трошки поболіють, трошки а потім отойде, все буде нормально.
Так пахнуть.
Ну, це ж грань. Так, вам 350. Зараз, 200 тримаєш.
I think we all need flowers after such attacks. We desperately need flowers. Thank you for watching. Pray for Ukraine and goodbye. And never, never, never give up.
There can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me the way out of all the storms raging at the sea. He gave me back my life. I owe him everything.